Right, here we go. Finally live. I was a little bit slow on that one. It was a bit slow, but we're live. I'm hoping this is going to be a cracking game. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See if Leeds can keep their form going. Well, against Wigan anyway. I don't know who I want to win. Right, here we go. We're underway. Catching the corner from Caesar, and he's going to have to run that in. Wigan's already pinning Leeds back on tackle 1. Already on tackle 1. This could be a slow start for Leeds. They might do something tricky to get out of danger, but we'll see. Then McDonald's going to run that one in. Third tackle now. Wigan cross over the 20. Leeds kick, 5th tackle, Caesar. And it's going to be taken easily by Abbas Miski. And they're already going to be starting from like 35 metres from their own try line. So, oh wait, there's a drop ball there. Knock on, says the referee. Leeds are in great field position now. Fantastic field position. Turn this up for myself a little bit. There we go. Leeds in striking distance. They were pinned back at first. Now they're in serious striking distance. It's less than 2 minutes into the game, so scrum for Leeds about 35 metres out from Wigan's try line. They shift right. Morgan Gannon, I don't know anything about him, unfortunately. But we'll see how he goes. No Blake Austin, so that's going to be a big miss for Leeds. But I'm assuming Gannon's a young lad. I don't know enough about Leeds squad to make a comment on that. So Mather at dummy half. Gannon is down. Leeds go left. Caesar gives it to Newman or McDonald even. My bad. Only 10 metres out now for Leeds. They go right. Oof. Close. Very close. Leeds shifting left. Caesar. Great pass to McDonald. Can he get it off? Doesn't look like it. That's going to be the end of the set. Wigan's going to have to start from inside their own 10. Solid defence there. Not really much going on from Leeds, but solid enough from Wigan. And they'll cross their own 10 now. 3 minutes played in this game so far. And King's going to run it in. Trying to offload there, but doesn't get it off. It's brought down. And that's Havard running it in. Powell's at dummy half. Tackle 2 now. Fairly solid set from Leeds. No easy meters from Wigan. They're going to look to spread the ball a little bit now. Farrell's pushing up towards the halfway line. 5th tackle. And Harry Smith's going to kick this. He's going to bomb this from the left-hand side. It'll be tough for Myler, but he takes it and gives it off to Alford. And he's brought down. Who's going to break first? I've got a feeling Leeds is going to score first. I've got a feeling that Wigan's maybe going to have good possession. They'll control the game well, but Leeds will just they'll find a gap somewhere. Just got a feeling. Leeds cross over the 30 now. Given to Alforts, and he runs it over the 40. That is miles forward. Jesus. Okay. Fifth tackle, Caesar kicks. Should be easy for French. Oh no, he's challenged by Myler. Touches him on the shoulder, I think, goes in dead in goal. That should be Wigan's ball, I reckon. Yeah, it touches Myler. Interferes with French. Could be given as a penalty, but I think that's just going to be a 20-metre restart for Wigan. Okay. And Marshall already takes it over the 40 for Wigan, so they're going to be in really good field position now at the end of this set. Wardle carries it over the halfway. They go left to Farrell. Good push in back there from Leeds. Good stuff. With Sharks in the middle. It's going to be last tackle. Leeds pushing back again. Good work. But Wigan's in Leeds territory now, so if they get a decent kickoff, Parrell's going to run straight down the middle, get brought down. Last tackle now goes to Harry Smith. He's going to kick this into the air, to the back left corner. And it's going to get knocked down by Marshall, but that's forward, so Myler is going to get it. And that's an arm around a Leeds player's neck from Sharks. Nice. Leeds up past their 30 now. Second tackle. That's going to be a strong run from... Is that Newman? Yes, it is. And that should be a 6 again. It is. Ruck interference, I guess you could say. O'Connor's shifting. Get some good meters there for Leeds. They're in great position now. Havard is hurt. He's not looking too good. Smith has broken through. Doesn't give the ball off. Leeds are within 10 metres of Wigan's try line now. They go left. No, they go right. O'Connor switches it back. Oledzki, he's just going to run that in. And O'Connor's at dummy half again. Penalty for Leeds. They're going to take 2. Offside against Wigan. Havard is not in a good way at the minute. He's not in a good way. Not sure what happened. Oh, his elbow's like sticking out. Oh, that's not look good. His arms are kind of like straight up in the air, and then as he's falling whilst he's making the tackle, like the player goes over him, and then his elbow just like it just pops out. Brave of Leeds not to go for 2 here, but I like it. I like the intent. Get more points. You got good field position at the minute. Maybe wear Wigan down early. I like this. It's good. So let's see what Leeds can do here. Can they be a bit more expansive? They've just bloody scored. How on earth have Wigan allowed that? How? Holroyd just like carries 3 men over the try line. There's no way they should have allowed that. Absolutely no chance. There is no reason why Wigan should have allowed that. And that's going to be 4 for Leeds. Right between the sticks. Well, it carries 2 over, but yeah, let's have a look at this. Runs at 2, gets his arms free, falls down onto the try line. Good start for Leeds. There you go. They bet on themselves and it paid off. Fair play. Leeds been really impressive last few weeks. Done a great job. Got back to the form that they were in last season. And they were sort of a little bit off at the start. But I'm really liking Super League at the minute. Like, there's 8 teams in Super League that are all, like, could win on their day. they're all doing well. So Reece Martin should make this 6 unless he falls on his backside. And that's going to be 6 for Leeds. Really good start from Leeds. Really good start. Betting on themselves, not taking the 2. Holroyd, really solid work there. Wigan should have done better to bring him down. But fair enough, 6-0 for Leeds. Look at that. 9 minutes into this game. Impressive stuff. I see how Wigan bounce back here. Harry Smith can't put the ball on the tee. He's had a cracking season, Harry Smith, so far. I think he's been brilliant. I was looking forward. I haven't actually seen the highlights of the England-France game like I probably should have done. But I didn't watch the game. But I'm assuming that Smith and Williams had good partnership. I'd like to think that, you know, 2 fantastic players in the 6 and 7 positions, you know, work well together. I was looking forward to seeing that, so I do need to watch those highlights, actually. Leeds have the ball. Crossed over their 20-metre line now with Reece Martin. O'Connor at dummy half. He's going to give that to Alforts, and he crosses the 30 now. 10 minutes into this game. Leeds up 6-0. Alforts plays the ball. Nice with Smith down the middle. Crosses over the 40. Fairly easy metres for Leeds, I'd say. About 10 metres every carry. And Caesar's going to kick behind the 40. Shouldn't be anything like a 40-20, but French takes that cleanly. And he's going to return it. And we're going to start about at their own 30. And Marshall runs that over the 40. So I was kind of assuming, I did say I think Leeds will score first. I think Wigan would have more control over the game, but Leeds got good field position and dealt with it well. Their first attacking set right in front of the try line was just nothing. But there's a knock-on from Leeds. Wigan, sorry. Aidan Caesar's got the ball on their own 40. So Leeds have an opportunity to put even more points on the board here. Just what's going on here? Nenny McDonald's trying to get the ball free, but he can't. He's brought down by Toby King. And Darrell Alforts carries in for Leeds, and they're going to get to the halfway line. Only 2 tackles so far, and at the halfway, so Leeds could end this set really strongly. If they don't get anything out of it, they can at least pin Leeds Wigan back into the corner. And Caesar runs at the line pretty strongly, gets some good meters. And Leeds shift right to Myler. To Smith, he shrugs a few off. Done that a couple times already today. It's left with Caesar. Myler out the back. Referee's in the way. McDonald's close to the line. We can bring him down. It takes 4 men. And that's going to be a turnover right in front of the try line for Wigan. So they held on. They needed that. Let's see if Leeds can pin Wigan back here. That's what they're going to try and do. There's some real intent already. And Hampshire's trying to get some meters for Wigan, but it's not even Hampshire. But Wigan's dragged back over the 10-metre line. Wardle gets free. He's free. Alfort's closing in from one side. Wardle nearly shakes Myler. That's a cracking tackle from Richie Myler. Wigan shift left. They've got some good numbers down the left-hand side. It's with French. He's going to play that ball back into the middle to Wardle. He's going to run that into the middle. He's crossed the 20. He's now at the 10. And he's brought down. Well played from Wardle there to get like 50, 60 metres up the field. But Hampshire's going to switch to the left-hand side. Try and break a tackle. Doesn't quite get that off. Sam Powell's at dummy half. 10 metres from the try line now. The shift left to French. He's going to kick that through. And it's going to get brought in by Cameron Smith. 13.5 minutes played in this game now. It's cracking stuff from Jake Wardle there. But can they pin Leeds back now? That's what Leeds were trying to do to Wigan only about a minute ago. And then suddenly they're at the other end. So, see what Wigan do defensively. Leeds might look to shift it. But it's with Alforts for another carry. He's had a fair few already. O'Connor to me, Martin, Ivan Jonathan, back again. Hello, sir. Welcome back. Trying to think, what time is it for you guys now? It's only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's either midnight or 2. It's somewhere between midnight and 2 a.m. I think, if you're in Australia. I think. So, if it is, thanks for joining. It's been a good start to this game so far. Wigan spread left with Shorrocks. Harry Smith now. Left to Bevan French. To Wardle. Liam Marshall back inside to French. Gonna give that as a forward pass. French was in there. He was in, but that was a forward pass from Liam Marshall. So, could have been an equaliser at 1:48 a.m. You trooper. Absolute trooper. I appreciate you stopping by. That could have been it. That could have been the equaliser. 15 minutes played now. So looking like a good game so far. It's pretty warm today, so they're going to be knackered by the end of this game. A war of attrition, as they say, as the commentators normally say. And Nene McDonald's going to play that at the 20. Darrell Alforts is going to run this one in. Shrugs a few off. Gains 2 metres. Is this Oledzki now running it in? I can easily identify NRL players more easily than I can Super League players, which is kind of worrying. Like, unless I really know a player. Like, squad players I just don't know. But Leeds are just knocked on. Wigan's going to get the ball in really good field position now. 40 metres out from the try line. Fresh set of 6. Got a chance to put some points on the board now. Right, 16.5 minutes played in this game. Harry Smith's going to play the ball into the scrum. We're going to usually pretty dangerous from scrums, I'll be honest. But they're going to go left. Wardle sees a bit of a gap, gets some good meters. Offloads it to Powell, gives it to Farrell. And we can cross over the 20 now. And that's just from the first tackle, so not bad from Wigan there. Sharks to Ellis, and he runs that in. 10 metres out from the try line now for Wigan. They go left to Smith, out to French. Pops it up for Wardle, that is... Or Harry Smith even. Who did it even go? I don't even recognise him. That's so bad. Forward pass from Bevan French anyway. Twice now, Wigan could have had a try and they passed it forward. It was to Wardle. How didn't I know that? Wigan looking dangerous though. If they just stop passing the damn ball forwards, they'll actually get some points. Yeah, Bevan French, what an absolute menace he is for Wigan. He's insane. And it's a shame as well they're missing Jay Field massively. Like, they're not the same team without Jay Field. But, I mean, if you've got Bevan French in there, he's still pretty dangerous from fullback. So, I'm sure they'll be alright. Sure they'll be just fine. Well, Leeds have the ball now and they're on 20, 18 minutes into this game. Settled down a little bit. For Leeds anyway. That's a big hit through the middle. Shorrocks. O'Connor at dummy half. Leeds spread the ball left. Aiden Caesar. Back inside to Reece Martin. And he's going to go over the 40 now. Some decent meters there. And just in front of the halfway line now for Leeds. Left to Cameron Smith. Aidan Caesar kicks that over. Not the Melbourne Storm Cameron Smith, by the way. And this ball should go out. Aidan Caesar pushes a Wigan player over the line. And it's a penalty. Completely fair. Completely fair. So basically, there's a kick into the back left corner from Aidan Caesar. Wigan players are waiting for the ball to go out. It stops just before it goes out. And Aidan Caesar pushes Abbas Miski right over the touchline. Picks the ball up. And it's a penalty. Leeds fans are not happy. And there's no reason why they should be unhappy. Because it's clearly a penalty. Right. Well, I think Wigan got away with that one because that could have been an absolute mess. Right, Liam Farrell now for Wigan. Wigan's just in front of the halfway line now. Liam Byrne runs it through the middle, over the halfway line now. Sam Powell at dummy half goes right to Hampshire. Switches it back. Morgan Smithies runs it in. And Wigan's about 30 metres out. Last tackle, left with Harry Smith. Good kicking game. Going to pin them into the back left corner. That's going to be won by Bevan French. He drops the ball though. And that's going to be a knock-on from Wigan. And Leeds get the ball back. Wigan's banging on that door. They're getting there. It just takes, one flip of the switch and they're in. They just get one moment, one little bit of luck. No forward passes. And they'll get some points on the board. Good contest from Bevan French to get up there and win that. Against Richie Myler. Just can't bring it down. Just can't bring it down. It's been a good 20 minutes so far. Not a bad game. A cut on Richie Myler's FOD. And Leeds have the ball now 15 metres out from their own try line. Oledzki takes it over the 20. And he's going to be brought down. O'Connor at dummy half. Who's that now then? Moga. Got his shirt over his head. Newman switched it back to the left-hand side for Leeds. Just in front of the halfway line now. Fourth tackle. And hopefully a good kick now from Aidan Caesar. See if they can pin Wigan back. Again, Aidan Caesar kicks this ball quite high. Not much depth on it. But Bevan French takes it cleanly and then he's smashed by Reece Martin and Cameron Smith. But a good take from Bevan French, especially when you got people running at you. It must be like a heart-in-mouth moment, like when you've got players barreling towards you and you've got to go up and contest that ball. That must be terrifying, especially if you're a small guy. Like Bevan French is not a particularly big player. And you've got Cameron Smith and Reece Martin sprinting towards you. It's going to be tough. But he took it well. But Wigan now already over the halfway line. Harry Smith kicks the ball into the back left corner. Richie Myler takes this. He lets it sort of settle. He's going to pass the ball off, but he's going to put a bit of a hospital pass there from Richie Myler. And Leeds are going to have to start from about 2 metres out from their own line. So a solid defensive set from Wigan could put them in good field position on the end of their next set. And Alford takes another carry at the 20-metre line now. 23 minutes. Nenny McDonald offloads the ball to Richie Myler. Another hospital pass to Aidan Caesar. And he's going to play the ball. Cameron Smith runs it in over the 30. And this is going to be the last tackle now. Decent set from Wigan there defensively. Richie Myler's going to kick this one. It's going to get length on it. Not much height, but good length. And Liam Marshall is going to run this one in. Harry Smith at dummy half. And Wardle's going to run this in. 6 again. So at the end of this set, Wigan could be in prime scoring opportunity. Toby King runs it in. They over the halfway line now? They might be. Gets pushed back a little bit in the tackle. Now they're about to cross over halfway. That's a big run there. And Semba, first time I've seen him play. So I'll see how he gets on. I assume he's a young lad from the academy, so good luck to him. Hope he has a good game. So left to Harry Smith. 20 metres out from the try line now. It's going to be last tackle momentarily. Just in front of the 10 now for Wigan. See what they do. Last tackle. Harry Smith kicks over to the right-hand side. There's a contest. And it comes off, I think, the shoulder of Toby King. Hampshire chases. And that's going to be a return from Cameron Smith. And he makes it out the in-goal area. So it was a little bit confusing for a second then. But yeah, Leeds are going to have the ball a few metres in front of their own try line. Clock has been stopped. Apologies for yawning again. I think there might be a head injury assessment at the minute. Or are they just taking a break due to weather? I don't know if that's the case. Not actually sure what's going on at the minute. Oh, referee's mic is disconnected, so they're just going to fix that. That's English Rugby League for you. Oh, they're saying it's a water break. But they're fixing the ref's mic. I don't know what's going on. There's a break in play. That's all you need to know. There's a break in play. And we're just hanging fire for a minute. Right, so 25 minutes into this game. Just fixing Kendall's mic. Looks all sorted for him. And we're ready to go again. So Leeds play the ball 10 metres from their own try line. Alfort's with another carry. O'Connor gets some good metres through the middle from dummy half. And Nenny McDonald is going to carry. He's going to look to offload, but it's brought down. Leeds hit the 40. That should be a 6 again, and it is. So Leeds could be in prime points scoring opportunity here at the end of this set. We will see. Well, they cross over the halfway line now. Let's tackle 1. Big carry from Sam Lasoni. Apologies once again. It's with Aiden Caesar now. Goes left. Switches back inside to Nenny McDonald, who crosses over the Wigan 30-metre line. Still a few more to go in this set. Donaldson runs it in. Leeds fans calling for a high tackle from Sam Powell. 15 out. 10 metres out now. Aiden Caesar kicks it into the back right corner. Liam Marshall takes it cleanly. And they're claiming Harry Smith was offside. So Leeds are going to get the ball back again. I'd go for 2. Kind of the situation for Penrith against Brisbane the other day, where they were up 6-0, had good field position, could have put some pressure on them, but they smartly went for 2. So I think Leeds will do the same. There should be 8-0 given the position that they're in. We'll see what Leeds do here. I don't actually know what they've decided, but I think they'll take the 2. Yeah, they're going to take the 2 with Reece Martin. Usually pretty accurate. He's been off the last couple of weeks, actually, Reece Martin. Right, we'll see. Can they make it 8-0? Reece Martin lining this one up for the conversion. Just over 27 minutes played now in this game. Let's see. Am I going to be changing this to 8-0? Penalty for Leeds. Reece Martin steps up, swings, and it is through. So that is going to be 8-0 for Leeds. There you go. That's big for Leeds, that. Smart move going for the 2. So, again, Wigan's had a few opportunities as well. Like, they could have definitely got some points on the board, but, you know, they didn't capitalise. A few forward passes, a knock-on from French. Didn't help them. But Wigan have still looked fairly good. Like, they've looked all right. So I think there's still, you know, plenty of time left in the game. And I'm sure something else is going to happen. Richie Myler takes that from the kickoff. And that's Sam Lasone runs it in. Donaldson runs it in over the 20 for Leeds. O'Connor at dummy half goes left to Reece Martin. Looking to offload, but he's brought down. With Dede McDonald. I can't understand why I keep yawning. I don't get it. Always happens. But Leeds now third tackle at their own 40. Fourth tackle, I should say. And Lasone's going to take that over the halfway line. So, last tackle, Richie Myler's going to bomb this into the air. Bevan French is going to... Oh, he's going to bobble that, but it's backwards, and he takes it. About 2 metres in front of their own try line now, Wigan. So it's going to be a really strong defensive set from Leeds now. They're going to pressure Wigan. That definitely was knocked backwards. I'm happy with that to continue. Right, Wigan now. Fourth tackle on their own 20. And Sember carries it over to the 30. Looks to offload. He does get the offload. Well played, lad. Well played. King takes it over the 40. Offloads it as well. Hampshire spreads the ball. Wigan going left. Right. Now it's settled. Last tackle for Wigan. In their own half still. Ball goes to Harry Smith. He's going to bomb this down the left-hand side again. And cleanly taken by Trindle. I can't even see the name that I wrote because I've got like a small box in the corner that I can't quite read. Alforts runs this in. Leeds are already on the 30. Spreads left to Nene McDonald to Martin, but he's brought down just in front of the 30. And Alforts is going to run this in again. Another carry. It's working hard. At the 40 now for Leeds. Third tackle. Newman runs it over the halfway line. Offloads it. So Connor, can he get the ball away? Now Smithies is going to wrap him up. Fair play. Play the ball. Fourth tackle to go left with Caesar. He sees a gap. Gets some extra meters. Offloads it to Newman. He's bobbled it. Just got it. Dummies. Oh my God. He nearly choked the hell out of that one and Leeds score. Oh my God. Newman nearly just threw that away for Leeds. Aiden Caesar finds a gap, breaks through, offloads it to Newman. It hits him in the chest. And he runs towards it as the ball bobbles forwards. Touches it with his hands. Then gets control of it. Has a player either side of him in front of Bevan French. Dummy's right is potentially about to be tackled by Bevan French and then manages to get round him. But he nearly choked the hell out of that. Mate, his teammates would not have been happy if Newman messed that up. Oh my god. Could you imagine? Right. So, right now, it is 12-0 right now for Leeds. Newman, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? It could not have been an easier try for Reece Martin or Richie Myler. He got it down, which is fair enough. But if he'd thrown that one away. Right, Reece Martin now converts for the 2. Through the sticks. So that now is going to be Leeds 14, Wigan 0. Interesting. I did think Leeds were going to score first, but I didn't think it was going to go like this. And Wigan have still had their opportunities, but I guess Leeds are good for it. Leeds are good for the lead at the minute. So, fair play. Fair play. And Nenny McDonald's going to take this from kickoff and give it to Lasone. 33 minutes played now, 33 and a half. And there's a knock-on from Darrell Alfords. He's had a bunch of carries in this game already. And then finally makes a mistake. Fair play, he's worked hard. It's warm out there as well. Looks a bit cooler, looks like there's a bit of shade, but he's worked hard, so fair enough. But Wigan is going to get some good field position now. See how they get on. Right, they have a scrum about 15 metres out from the try line. Bit of a scuffle going on in the scrum. Bit of shenanigans. Ellis and Sharks mucking about with Lasone and Smith. Let's calm it down, lads. Let's calm it down. Simmer down, y'all. Harry Smith out the scrum. Powell gives it to Smith. Spreads left to Bevan French. Cuts to the right. Sees a gap. Brought down a metre from the try line, but Leeds are offside, so we can get another set of 6. They do need to go for... I mean, they do need a try, but I wouldn't put it past Wigan to go for 2. Because they will need to score 3, but only make it 2 tries if they go for 2 now. It's not like the worst decision in the world if they went for 2 right now, but we can get a set of 6. And if they can get 6 points out of this, 5 minutes to go until half time, then they'll be in good position. They go left with Sharks to Smith to Bevan French, sees a gap, and he gets it down. Shrugs off Harry Newman, and he is filthy with himself at the minute. He is not happy with that. And Wigan finally get their points on the board. Fair play. Bevan French, he's had a couple opportunities. He's been having a go. They get it done. Harry Newman is not happy with himself at all. God, French is such a good player. I know it'd never happen, but if let's say the salary cap for Wigan's a bit too desperate for some reason, let's say they're paying Jay Field too much money, and then Harry Smith. I mean, I know they bring a lot of young players through, and they do a good job with the academy. Like, Wigan are really good with that. Then, you know, if Bevan French is unaffordable and Warrington want to move on from Matt Duffy at fullback, I would happily take Bevan French in a heartbeat. It's not going to happen, but I'm just saying I'd take him because I think he's a fantastic player. Absolutely brilliant. This is going to be a tough kick now for Harry Smith over on the left-hand side, right by the touchline. Cracking player, Harry Smith. I reckon he'd go really well in the NRL. Really young player, but very smart, intelligent player. Having a fantastic season. Here we go. And that's going to drift just wide. It's going to stay 14-4 to Leeds. But we're going to get the ball back. About to be 37 minutes played. A few minutes to go. See if Wigan can get anything else in this half. We shall see. It's been a good game, this. Not too bad. A bit annoyed that the Warrington Wolves game against... Oh. Mistake of the restart. Leeds kick the ball into the in-goal area. It bounces and then goes out. Wigan can't... We're going to have a goal line dropout here now. HS. Facepalm. Is that a... You talking about Harry Smith? Oof. Lasone with a big hit on Powell. It was a shoulder charge. And Wigan's going to get this ball back at the halfway line. That's dangerous. So what's the facepalm in reference to? Do you mean about playing in the NRL or how he's playing, etc., etc.? What do you mean? Oh, but it's Leeds that have the ball. Okay, I thought it was a shoulder shot. Okay, strange one. Leeds have the ball, sorry. After a penalty, they are about 15 metres out from Wigan's try line. Donaldson runs it in. 1.5 minutes to go in this first half. Leeds go left. It's with Smith. To Myler. He's got a bit of space, but it's held up just over the try line. And Leeds will play this from the 10-metre line. O'Connor at dummy half. 10 metres out for Leeds now. With Caesar on the left. Gives it to Lasone. 5 metres out. O'Connor at dummy half. Fifth tackle. Kicks the ball in the in-goal area. Straight to Bevan French. Sees a gap. Shifting away from 2 players. And gets to the 20 already. So, about 40 seconds to go in this half now. Toby King takes that to the 30. I love seeing quick players get space. I love them. I love seeing them being able to go at full pelt. Wardle gets some space now. Breaks free. Gives it off to Harry Smith, who gives it to Liam Marshall. To Liam Farrell. He's going to keep shifting to the right-hand side. It goes to Toby King. 10 seconds to go in this half. Toby King tries to offload it, goes to Cameron Smith. He's going to get brought down. And that should be it for the half. Leeds play the ball, goes to Reece Martin. He's going to take that in. And that's going to be half time. There you go. Half time. So yeah, Ivan, what's the face palm for? For Smith, I'm just curious. But yeah, 14-4 half-time to Leeds. A good game so far. Been a pretty good game. Not bad. I'd say Leeds are good for it as well. They've done quite well, but Wigan, at their moments, they look dangerous at times. So, not too bad, not too bad. Lovely stuff. Right, I think I'm just going to quickly top up my water. So I'll just mute and place a thumbnail up. But, yeah, I will be back shortly to fill up some water. Right. I hath returned. Solid. Okay. That Martin on fire? Might be. He doesn't have that little bit of hair on his head, so I can't quite tell. John Wilkin and Jamie Peacock. Not a bad half. It's pretty good. I reckon the second half's going to be really good. There's plenty that Wigan can offer. There's Martin on fire. Just talking about Leeds' intensity at the minute in this game. I'd agree. It's been solid, especially Durrell Alford. A lot of carries already. I still think Wigan have got something left to offer in this game. I completely forgot Everton's playing. They're my football team. Are they playing right now? They are playing right now. It's already been 24 minutes. Brentford beat Spurs 3-1. Alright. Fair enough. Right. How have we been doing so far? 40% possession. We've had 6 shots, none on target. Okay. Well, looks like we've had the best opportunity so far. I hate half time. I just want to get on with it. I just want to continue with the game. Do you know what I mean? John Wilkins made a good point there that with Wigan it never feels like they're really out of games. And that is true. That is completely true. Even 14-0 down, you still get the feeling like they're completely in this game with the individuals that they've got. Even if they're not playing well as a team, with the individuals, Harry Smith can do something, Bevan French can do something, Liam Marshall can do something. We've already seen Wardle do a few things already in this game. So, it's, it's useful to have such quality individuals. Well, yeah, French is going to have a few more things to say in this game, I reckon. But we'll see. We will see. This second half's going to be good. This second half's going to be so good. I've missed most of the games earlier. Just woke up and seeing the Tigers humiliate the Cowboys. I've not tipped this game. Ivan, I don't know what is going on this week. I have no idea. I am highly confused. My tips and predictions are down the toilet at this point. I mean, like you tipped this game, Leeds versus Wigan, but I need to watch the highlights. So far, I had the Panthers to win, which was right, but I didn't have the right margin. I had the Roosters to win, and they lost. Had the Sharks to win, and they won, but didn't have the right margin. I had the Cowboys to beat the Tigers, and they got battered. Had the Dolphins beating Storm. It is really bad footy for this week. It really is. If there is a YouTuber out there that has somehow correctly predicted 8 out of 8 and the winning margins 1 to 12 or 13 plus, I will delete my channel. If someone genuinely predicted or will end up predicting 8 out of 8 this week, I will delete my channel. Because there is not a human being on this planet that would... First of all, not many people would say Tigers to beat the Cowboys, but to say the Cowboys would lose 13 plus, nah, just nah. But who else we got left this weekend? Okay, rugby. Right, we've still got the Bulldogs at home against the Titans. I've got the Titans to win 1 to 12. And Raiders at home to the Seagulls. I've got the Raiders 1 to 12. So, knowing my luck, the Bulldogs will smash them 13 plus, and the Seagulls will win about 50-0. This is ridiculous. Players are coming back out now. Finally getting back underway. Pretty confident not all YouTubers will get 5 out of 8. Yeah, it's gonna be dreadful. It's going to be absolutely awful. Right. Second half is underway. Let's hope for another good half. All my ice is melting already. Again, Jesus Christ. But the water's cold, so I'll take it. Yeah, to be fair, 5 out of 8. I'll be surprised if people got 5. Actually, on the winners. What have I got on the winners at the minute? Second half is underway, by the way. Wigan have the ball, and they've just crossed the 30-metre line. So, Panthers to win. Sharks to win. At best, I can get 4 out of 8. Oh, Liam Farrell is through. Gives it to Bevan French. Hits him in the chest, but he takes the ball in, and he's about to score underneath the sticks. Silly me. Oh, that's a try for Wigan. Out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to see this. There you go, 14-8 now. Out of nowhere. Less than a minute into the game. Or the half even. Let's have a look. How does this go? Powell runs from dummy half. Gives it off to Farrell. Finds some space. Bevan French in support. Bobbles it from his chest. Brings it in. Tyndall chasing, but French is too quick. Puts it down underneath the sticks. And there we go. Should be an easy 2. And it'll be a 4-point gap shortly. Here we go. Game is getting good now. It's a cracking start. Absolutely cracking. I predicted Wigan to actually win Super League, or at least get the League Leaders Shield. But they've been struggling since they've lost Jai Field and Cade Cust as well. So, but they're still a really, really strong team. Just need to make sure for Leeds that they don't let it snowball into something ridiculous. I still want it to be a cracking game. So I'm hoping for a few more back and forth tries. But that's a cracking start for Wigan. And 2 tackles have already made it over their own 30. So, good start to their set. Over the 40 now. About 45 metres up. And they start spreading it left. As with Ellis through the middle. Smith kicks it into the back left corner. Myler takes it. He's going to get pinned back. Tackled by Liam Marshall. Alfords with another carry. He's dragged back over their own 10. Leeds getting pinned back at the minute. They spread left to Nene McDonald. He's going to get brought down by Toby King. Well, they're going to try and push him out. They're going to drag McDonald out. And Leeds are going to get the ball about 10 metres out. Wigan's on it now. They're on it. They could equalise here. I thought McDonald was going to be fine, and then Wigan get a few in the tackle and drag him out. Fair play from Toby King and Abasmiski. Solid work. Right, they play the ball now, 15 metres out. And Moga's going to run that in. Mago, even. How did I write it? Did I write it as Mago or Moga? Mayo. All right, there we go. Right, this spread left to Hampshire. He stops and Nsemba has the ball. He's going for it. He's 1 metre out. Third tackle. The spread left. Smithies. To Toby King. Steps inside. Shrugs off 2, 3. Offloads to Harry Smith. He's going to get wrapped up. Leeds want to drag him out, but it looks like he's going to be held. Ball comes out. Knock on. That's huge for Leeds. That is absolutely massive. That gets... that's stripped out by Newman, I think. Yeah, I think Newman strips that out. Probably should have been held earlier. Anyway, Leeds have the ball on their own 10. Big run from Tyndall there. Makes it over the 10, 15 metres out now. Second tackle, Darrell Alforts with another carry. Workhorse tonight, or today. It's bright as hell outside. I don't know why I'm saying tonight. And Denny McDonald has a carry in the middle of the field. And hits the 30 metre line. Jared O'Connor to Lasone. And he's going to get up to the 40 and more. Good meters. O'Connor goes right from dummy half. Make it over the halfway line. Need a good kick now from Caesar or Myler. It's going to be Myler, I think. He's going to go short side. He's going to dab this through. And it's going to be easy for French to take. And he's going to play the ball about 23 metres out from their own line. Toby King has a carry, and Wigan are just in front of the halfway line now. Jake Wardle takes a carry, nearly at the 40 of Leeds. Smithies to Hampshire, to Nsemba. Nsemba. It's been fine tonight. Only a few carries, no mistakes, so hopefully it keeps going well for him. It's not a very deep kick here. Liam Marshall takes the ball from a kick. Goes to Harry Smith and he drops the ball. Not very clean from Wigan there. Not clean at all. Harry Smith taking his eyes off the ball there. Okay, Leeds will get the ball back on their own 20. We're Leeds Rhinos. We're Leeds Rhinos. We're Leeds Rhinos. Anyway, not a Leeds fan, but felt like singing it. Okay, Leeds have now crossed the halfway line with, I think that's Donaldson. Caesar gets a bit of space down the left. And last tackle now. Leeds are on the Wigan 30 metre line. They go short side to Myler. Chips that over into the back left corner. How's Bevan French going to do it? Takes it. There's a bit of a... There's a drop ball. Referee is saying... Leeds is saying that Bevan French is knocked on. Do you think that Manly will win this round? I don't think so. I think they can, because they've got quality individuals. I did predict Raiders to win 1-12. I think it could easily be 13+, but the Raiders' form at the minute is really good. And Manly's looking a bit dodgy at the minute. They could do it, but I wouldn't... Personally, I wouldn't back it. I don't think Manly's going to win this round. But you never know. I think Trebojevic has been a little bit off the last couple of weeks. That hasn't helped. And like they're all over the place with the number 6. I don't think Cooper Johns is really up to it much, and Josh Schuster is their best option at 6, but you know, he's not like as athletic as he probably should be for a back, but he's also a mix of a 6 and a second rower, so anyway, Leeds 5 metres out from Wigan's try line. Left to Caesar, back inside to Myler, he drops the ball. Knock on from Leeds. 50 minutes played in this game now. Not a bad effort from Leeds. Slightly creative play going at Wigan. Just doesn't quite work out. So, Wigan play the ball into the scrum on their own 10-metre line. And Mago is going to carry that to the 15. Going to be a carry from Abbas Miski. Crosses over the 20. Nearly hits the 30. Third tackle now. Or tackle 2 even. There's an offload there. Hampshire. It's not even Hampshire. You idiot. Right, Wigan cross over the halfway line now. With Smithy. It's the skinhead that did it for me. Right. Harry Smith down the left-hand side. Gives it to Liam Farrell. Finds a bit of space. Good meters there. Smith with the ball. Goes right. Now it's with Hampshire. And Semba switches back. Crosses it over the 20, and it's going to be last tackle. There'll be a kick from Wigan here. Bit of a scuffle with Nsemba and Reece Martin. They are not happy with each other. So with Harry Smith down to the left, Bevan French grubbers the ball through to the back left, and that's going to be taken by Tyndall, and he's going to be taken down by Wardle and Marshall in the in-goal area. So goal line dropout for Wigan, or for Leeds to Wigan. Not a bad set from Wigan there. Right, Hampshire gives that to Ellis. And Wigan's going to play the ball about 31 metres out from the try line. It's with Mago. They're now only 20 metres out. Some big lads here on Wigan's forwards. So with Hampshire in the middle, give it to Smith. They keep going right. And Semba? And Semba with a try? Look at him go. Look at him go. They shift right from dummy half to Hampshire, to Smith. Loads of space on the right. Gives it to Nsemba. Don't need to shift anymore. And he's straight through. There you go. It is level. It is all square at Headingley. 14-14. Just knew there was going to be more in this game. Game to remember for Nsemba. I don't know how young he is. He might, like, it's the first time I've heard of him, so I'm assuming he's a young player from the academy. I don't know, but solid game so far from the geezer. There we go, all square. This should be 16-14 to Wigan. Should be. Okay. Right, Harry Smith now. Apologies, rude being on my phone. Just checking some stuff whilst we're waiting for Harry Smith to take this conversion. He's missed it. He's bloody missed it. How's it? Okay. Okay. Right, 14 all. That should have been that should have been the lead for Wigan. Anyway, Leeds went for the short kickoff and have got the ball. So Leeds now only 20 metres away from Wigan's try line from that short kickoff. 55 minutes played in this game. We saw that a few times from Jamaica in the World Cup last year. They went for a few short kickoffs and it worked out pretty well sometimes. But I don't know. To be fair, some of those like ones that aren't like halfway between the post and the touchline, that does catch a few players out sometimes from conversions. It's an odd one. Caesar goes left. Nenny McDonald with the ball. Third tackle for Leeds. 10-metre line. McDonald's going to kick this one through. Goes to Newman. Got a bit of space, but that ball comes out, and that's going to be Wigan's ball. Okay, well, Wigan has the ball in their own 10. Just wondering, Ivan, how often do they show Super League games over there? Because there's only 6 matches a week for Super League. So, like, roughly how many do they show per week? And do you normally get Challenge Cup games when they're on TV? Like on the BBC, like it is today? Just kind of curious. Because I think we get more NRL games over here than we do Super League games. And that's because Sky Sports doesn't really care about English Super League, so fun. But I love me some NRL, so I'll happily watch it. There's a bomb up there for Tyndall, doesn't quite take it down. Is he going to get tackled in the goal area? Yes, he is, and I was nearly slurring my words, but I think you guys understood what I was saying. And Wigan are going to get the ball back again for a goal line dropout. Leeds going to be under pressure again. We'll see what Wigan can do. I don't think they'll go short from this. They're not going to. Hampshire is going to take this ball and run it in. And Wigan's going to start about 22 metres out. Okay, a run in for Byrne. Hampshire makes a run down the middle. 2 metres out from the try line now for Wigan. Where they're going to go? They're going to spread right to Harry Smith. Going to prop that up for Ellis. Could have gone with a little grubber kick through there for Nsemba. They're going to play the ball now. Go left to Smithies. Then to Byrne. A few metres out from the try line still. They go left. Smithies. Harry Smith. To Hampshire. He's going to run at the line. Doesn't quite make it. Strong set from Leeds there. Good work. Very good defence. So that's going to be a handover. And Leeds is going to get the ball about a metre, 2 metres in front of their own line. game is getting good. I mean, it already was a good game, but it's getting even better now. Cameron Smith shrugs off a few players. And Leeds have the ball now in their own half, about 25 from their own try line. Phil Clark looking a little bit dapper, actually. Unexpected. But play the ball now. And they cross the 30. Sangare offloads it to Richie Myler. Tries to shrug off a few, but is brought down. Leeds get a penalty. High tackle from Smithies. Let's see what Leeds can do now. They'll be in some really good position now. They might even go for one at the end of this. You never know. Assuming it'd be Aiden Caesar. Maybe Richie Myler. We'll have a go. Here we go. Leeds get the ball now on Wigan's 40. I think I missed something earlier. What did you say? Oh, yeah. I was asking roughly how many Super League games do you get on TV over there? And how often do you get like Challenge Cup games when they're on like the BBC? Because it's on the BBC for us now. And some others are on like a pay-per-view thing, I think. But yeah, roughly how many Super League games do you get per week? Because we get more NRL games than we do Super League games over here, I'm pretty sure. Which is weird. So that was my question. Well, Leeds now 10 metres out. It's with Sangare. He's looking to offload. 4 metres out from the try line now. Leeds in possession. Johnson at dummy half. He's going to go right to Aiden Caesar. Just going to go right to Gannon. He offloads. Are Wigan going to drag him out? They might. They do. 0? Oh, okay. Fair enough. The thing is, even if you got 1 or 2 Super League games a week over there, you'd already be getting pretty much what we get, which is ridiculous. We get maximum 3 a week. We don't even get all the games, which is ridiculous. I mean, granted, for like sport over here, the Premier League is gonna like reign supreme, but there's only 6 games and we can't even fit them all in, which is a little bit silly. 3 on a Saturday, 3 on a Sunday. Get them all on TV. It's easy. Anyway, back to the game. What's just happened here? There was a scrum. Leeds have possession. 10 metres out from Wigan's try line. 62 minutes played in this game. There's a bit of a scuffle going on now. Bit of shenanigans once again. It's kicking off. Let's calm it down, lads. Let's calm it down. Chris Kendall's going to have a word with the captains now. Was there a little punch thrown there, maybe? Might have been. Maybe something. Something a little bit sly in all the chaos. But nothing too malicious. Fair enough. Thing is with Chris Kendall, he gets a lot of criticism, and fairly so, because a lot of the decisions he makes can be pretty dodgy. I'm not one to have a go at referees. I typically think, all in all throughout the game, the teams are at fault for a win or loss. The teams are responsible. And referees typically will not have such an impact. Like, there'll be moments, yes, but as a team you've got to be doing better. Chris Kendall does make a lot of mistakes, but in terms of like diffusing situations, I think he does a really good job. Like player to player, I think he does a good job in that aspect. Knows how to talk to the players, deals with situations quite well, like that. But decisions sometimes not great. But fourth tackle now for Leeds. About 8 metres out from Wigan's try line. Johnson at dummy half goes left to Aidan Caesar. Switch back from Reece Martin. He's going to get brought down instantly. Last tackle now for Leeds. It's with Cameron Smith to the right. Then Aidan Caesar is going to grub that through. And it's going to get picked up by Harry Smith. Right. Liam Marshall carries that in. And Abbas Miski is going to have a carry. Takes it over the 20. And hits the 30. Oh, he's down. Oh, no, he's not down. He nearly lost the ball. But recovers it. Jake Wardle with a carry. Liam Farrell now down the left. Sees a bit of space. Makes it into Leeds territory at their 40. Last tackle now. Harry Smith down the left-hand side. Bevan French is chasing Richie Myler. Bevan French goes up. French thinks Myler's knocked that on. And that's what the ref thinks. So it looked like... So French and Myler both contested that ball. Yeah, Myler loses that ball on the way down. Fair enough, right? Wigan's got the ball now right in front of Leeds' try line. "10 metres out. Opportunity for Wigan now to take the lead, which they should have already taken with that conversion from Harry Smith that was scuffed. Hampshire to the left. Jake Wardle is in. There we go. Wigan's over. Straight from the scrum. They're always dangerous from scrums. Always. There you have it. Wigan 18, Leeds 14. Wardle's had a solid game today. Right, well, this should be a 6-point lead now for Wigan. Well, it's not right near the touchline, but it's not too central either, so tricky-ish one for Harry Smith. But yeah, Wigan are so good from scrums, and even when they did have like Cade Cust in there and Jay Field, it was ridiculous. Well, fair play. Wigan take the lead for the first time in this game. Yeah, I mean, even if they take a 6-point lead, I think Leeds have still got something left in them. So I certainly think it's not over even if they get this, but I do trust Wigan to probably go for the extra point if they get in good field position again, if Leeds don't score. Oh, you got Wigan in a bet, I'm assuming. Right, 67 minutes played in this game. Harry Smith lines this one up. Takes the steps, swings, hits the post, hits the upright. So it's going to remain 18-14 to Wigan. Wigan fans in disbelief. There's no way. This should be an 8-point lead for Wigan right now. Short kick off from Leeds again. And it's taken by Toby King. Ref's claiming a knock on. It's pulled back. Right, so they went for a short kick off. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, knock on by Toby King. So Leeds will get the ball back now. From a short kick-off, they'll have a scrum. About 35 metres from Wigan's try line. 12 minutes left in this game. Okay. Leeds with the ball now. The shift right. So with Cameron Smith crosses over the 30-metre line in Wigan's territory. It's hotting up now. It's hotting up. I'm seeing a Harry Newman try. That's what I'm seeing in my head. Could be wrong. Aidan Caesar goes left. Nene McDonald crosses over the 10. 2 tackles to go in this set. Aidan Caesar with the ball now. Inside 2, I believe that's Holroyd. It is. Right, last tackle. Johnson at dummy half. They go right. Short to Sangare. Gets the offload to Holroyd. He's fighting, and he's stopped a metre from the try line. Solid defence from Wigan there. Good work. I think they should have been spreading that ball. It was... I don't know, maybe they didn't know it was last tackle, but... And they probably did, but... Bit of a waste, that one, I'd say. A bit of a waste. They've just got to keep Wigan pinned back now. And they push him back over the 10. Good work there from Sangare and Holroyd, I believe that was. Johnson. Wigan cross over the 20. Jake Wardle with a carry. Over the 30 now. About 34 metres away from their own try line. They made good metres already. And Semba with another big carry. Good game from him today. Yeah. What are they doing? Like, just chip to the corner. If anything, just chip to the corner. And at least let somebody have a go. Right, Richie Myler takes it cleanly from a Wigan kick. And Leeds will start their set. 10 minutes to go from their own 20. And Wigan bring down... Who do they bring down? Didn't even see. Tyndall. And Leeds cross over the 30 now. Cameron Smith goes left to Caesar. Switches back to Olferts for another carry. And they're about 45 out from their own line. To Cameron Smith in the middle. Shifts left to Oledzki, I believe. Yes. Last tackle, 40 metres out. No, Richie Myler bombs that into the air. Bevan French is struggling to see it, but takes it cleanly. Well played. Has a few steps. Can't shrug off Aidan Caesar and Cameron Smith. And a carry from Toby King. Gets to the 30-metre line. Hampshire at dummy half. Gives it to Abbas Miski. Gets to the 40. Easy metres for Wigan. So Liam Marshall gets to the halfway line and over. Easy 15 metres for Wigan there. Liam Farrell now switches to the right hand side. And end of the set, Wigan's going to kick from about 40 metres out. Sorry, 30 metres out. And it's going to go to Tyndall. And they're going to pin him back in the back left. 8 minutes to go in this game. Leeds play the ball inside their own 10. Harry Newman. He's going to take it over the 10. Myler to Nene McDonald. And he's going to carry that to about the 20. Gets an extra 5 as well. But Oledzki with the next carry. Just in front of the 40 now for Leeds. So Leeds have made 205 tackles. Wigan's made 308. A lot of work for Leeds. Gannon with the ball. Props it up to McDonald. Donaldson? McDonald? McDonald, that's the one. Aiden Caesar kicks this ball high on the last tackle. Bevan French chases for it. He's near the touchline but takes it cleanly. Good game from French today. So, it's still a 4-point lead for Wigan. 7 minutes to go in this game. Wardle carries the ball, offloads it to Abbas Miski, and Wigan cross their own 20 to about the 25. Carry from Toby King. Wigan cross their own 40. About 45 metres out from their own line. Fourth tackle goes to Farrell. That was forward. Leeds did have one in the first half that was just not called. Right, Harry Smith, last tackle. Kicks from about 45 or 35 out. Bevan French is chasing. Takes down Richie Myler 6 metres out from their own line. So 6 minutes to go now. Let's see if Leeds can come out of their own half. Or are Wigan going to pin them back? Reece Martin carries that over their own 20. Jeez. Okay. Darrell Alfort's another big carry. Jesus, he's worked hard today. O'Connor at dummy half gives it to Nene McDonald. He goes to the right, gives it to Aiden Caesar. He goes right to Newman. Sees a gap, he's through. Newman's through. He's got Myler to his left. He doesn't give it again. He doesn't give it again, and this time he's taken down. To be fair, Myler looked slightly in front, so that could have been forward pass, but mental. Right. Cameron Smith tries to kick it through. Comes off Powell. Isn't played at, so it's fair. It's not a play on. He didn't play at it. It's completely fair. Aiden Caesar down the right-hand side. Ball is kicked through. Goes to Bevan French. Finds a bit of space and jumps through. Jesus. Newman. Twice. I do think Myler was slightly in front of him, so that would have been a clear forward pass. Myler should have held his run just a tad. I mean, Newman could have passed it just to, hope that it wasn't called up as a forward pass, but that's a big missed opportunity. That is huge. But the ball is with Wigan now. They're on their last tackle. On their own 40. Harry Smith is going to bomb this high, and Richie Myler is going to bobble this backwards. I'm going to prop it up to Tyndall. That prop up looked a little bit forward, to be fair. But Tyndall is going to carry that to just in front of the 20 for Leeds in their own half. Alfort's with another carry. He's going to shift it to the right-hand side, take a few steps, and he's going to hit the 30-metre line. This game is mental. This game is mental. Aletsky with a carry over the 40 now. About 45 metres up the field. 3.5 minutes left in this game. Aiden Caesar takes it over the halfway line for Leeds. Leeds have lost the ball, according to the referee. And a bit of back chat from Caesar to Chris Kendall, and that's a free penalty. Really mental, indeed. But a cracking game. Challenge Cup never fails to disappoint. Right, so 2.5 minutes to go now in this game. Wigan will start a fresh set of 6 from Leeds' 40-metre line. And they'll gain about 5 metres. Spread the ball left to Smithies, and he's going to take that to about 23 metres out. And they go right to Hampshire, to Powell. And he's going to be tackled by Sangare. Wigan go left with Ellis, Harry Smith. Inside to Farrell. He shrugs off one. and is brought down. So 4 metres out now for Wigan, 4th tackle. Powell, there's a bit of a gap there. Did they use it? He tries to pass it off, hits a player in the head, I think. Penalty to Wigan. Penalty to Wigan. I think a player was tackled without the ball. I think that's what the situation was. Let's have a look. Powell tries to give the ball off to... Is it French? McDonald tackles French behind whilst he's trying to grab the ball. So this... And they're gonna run it. They're not gonna go for 2. They're gonna run this. Balls from Wigan to do that. Plus it keeps the ball down there. It's a good point. No one made that point, but I'm making that point now. That's what the commentator said. So, a minute to go in this game. Actually a very smart move from Wigan there to take the tap and not go for 2. Very smart. 50 seconds left in this game. I hate all this slow play the ball crap. I hate it. Even as a Warrington fan, I don't want my players doing that. I just get on with it. Stop wasting time. O'Neill tries to go in underneath the sticks. See, the thing is with the 2, they take the 2 and they get the 6-point lead, but Leeds would most likely go for the short kickoff, which it's worked out for them a few times. And if they get it, they'll be in really good field position. So then Wigan will have to kind of defend their own line with a minute to go. And they'll get like a full set of 6. So I think this is a smart move. So as long as they don't get an interception, they keep the ball down there. And then they turn the ball over down there. So, perfect play. There you go. Hooter is sounded. And we have full-time Leeds Rhinos 14, Wigan Warriors 18. That was a cracking game, that. It was a really good game. Fair play to Leeds. It was a good effort. But didn't quite get it done. Bevan French, top performance. Let's have a look. Nsenba played well. Bevan French. Jake Wardle. Any one of those 3 man of the match for me, but I think I'd give it to Bevan French. Lovely stuff. John Wilkin is on the pitch. Well, there you go. Wigan won. Congratulations, Ivan. Talking to Harry Smith. Asking him about the second half performance. Reversal last week. Mate, I don't know what happened last week. Wigan at home against Leeds. Leading at half time. And then Leeds get a red card, and somehow Leeds are better and win it. And they run away with it. I don't understand. God. I've not even checked the Everton score. And I've still got Warrington to play in a few hours. God, it's all kicking off today. Right, Everton. How's it getting on? We're losing. Cool. Who scored? Hee-chan Hwang. Hwang Hee-chan. 34th minute. Second half now. Okay. It was a great game. Really good game. So, I think that's going to be it for this stream. I think there's another game today. I'm not sure if it's on TV or not. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like it, no. Let's see, who else is playing today? So I know Warrington's playing today. My team at 6. Salford against Huddersfield. Okay. I reckon Salford's got that one. Huddersfield are good on paper, but they've been struggling a little bit recently. But Salford at home have been a little bit dodgy. So, anyway, I am going to call that stream done. Fair play to Wigan. He played well. Good effort from Leeds. Cracking game. And thanks for stopping by, Ivan. Appreciate you. And anyone else that stopped by here and there. But yeah, there we go. That is going to be it. But yeah. Peace out, guys.